Anti-Sora has been defeated, so looks like Riku escaped with Kairi, and something tells me she's not going to be around Neverland anymore at this point. So, yeah, we're going to have to go see if Wendy's okay, and she should be back in her own cabin, where she's being held prisoner. But yeah, hey everybody, it's Double RPG here, and welcome to another episode of Double RPG Let's Play with Kingdom Hearts on the PlayStation 2. In today's episode, we're going to finish up Neverland in terms of the story progression, and then we'll close things off here. But anyway, let's get on with this episode that's already in progress, shall we? And as you can tell, I'm pretty much looking through my equipment here to see if I can equip some newer things for Sora and some of my other characters, since we have been getting these accessories that we can equip on our characters. So I haven't been messing around with them a lot. I should have when I've gotten the bigger amounts of or the stronger types of accessories. I should have been equipping them on my characters, but unfortunately I haven't. So yeah, I'm just doing that for Sora and everybody else right now. So that way, I can have them, strengthened up and to make sure that they do okay in the upcoming fights that are about to ensue. And don't worry, there will be stronger accessories that we will obtain when we keep going with this game. But for right now, we are sticking with what we have. And you'll see, well, not necessarily see why, but it's always a good idea to keep yourself well prepared before the upcoming fights and all. Okay, we're done here, so let's go ahead and open this treasure chest and let's see what we get. Oh, we got some Dalmatian puppies, 88 through 90. Alright, and if we open this doorway, that will lead us to where Wendy's cabin is. So let's go inside.
Wendy! Come on, Tink! Not now! Well, this is as far as I can go. I gotta help Wendy.
Alright, so, Peter Pan has gotten Wendy out of here, and, looks like we are parting ways with him for the moment, so, we have Goofy back in our party. And I'm going ahead and equipping Goofy with some a lot more powerful stuff. And he had one more accessory slot, so I went ahead and equipped something else for him right there. And but yeah, nothing else that's really relevant at this point. So I think we're doing okay. And once we get out of this cabin, we're going to make our way over to the outside of the ship, or we're going to make it outside of the ship onto the docks, and to see if we can actually try to catch up with Riku. But like I said, we probably won't be able to, which we will have Captain Hook to worry about. Yes, he is the next Disney villain in our book that we need to take care of. Okay, so let's go ahead and leave the cabin here. But gosh, decisions. It's definitely coming from me, but oh well. Okay, so let's go ahead and head out here, and we got some more pirates that we're going to be fighting against, and let's put the smackdown on them. It's Kingdom Hearts Smackdown. Just bring it. I actually used to play the old WWF or WWE games that were on the PlayStation and the PlayStation 2. Specifically like Smackdown and yeah, that. But yes, haven't really played any others. I mean, I have played some of the older arcade wrestling games, like WrestleMania the arcade game, and that was a lot of fun. And but other than that, yeah, I haven't done a whole lot of wrestling. I mean, I used to watch WWE a long time ago, but I kind of got stopped watching it because things were starting to get a little bit more, I guess you could say, crazy in terms of the storylines and just everything that's happening within the sport right now. It's gotten way too more insane and way too more hectic in terms of the demographic. I mean, as far as the demographic goes, and some of these storylines are just completely ridiculous in my opinion. But yeah, I don't watch wrestling that much anymore. I just pretty much enjoy my video games now because that's actually what's a lot more fun to escape reality than watching wrestling when you grow up. Okay, we just leave the door, we make it outside onto the docks.
Quite a codfish, that Riku, running off with that girl without even saying goodbye.
Run off where? Tell me, where did he go?
To the ruins of Hollow Bastion, where Maleficent resides. But you won't be going there. Unless you intend to leave your little pixie friend behind. Hand over the Keyblade and I'll spare your lives. Be glad I'm merciful, unlike the Heartless. So, which will it be? The Keyblade or the plank? It's him, the crocodile that took me hand. Oh, Smee, he's after me other hand. I can't stay here. Go away. Oh, I can't stand the sight of him. Smee, you take care of them.
Fly, Sora. Just believe, and you can do it.
Thanks, Peter.
Hey, don't mention it. You didn't think I'd leave you and Tink behind, did you?
I figured Peter Pan wouldn't even leave us. And learning the power of light, we obtained a healing upgrade, which means that Kier has been upgraded to Kira. And Peter Pan is back in our party since he came to save Tinkerbell, and he's going to help us try to fight off Captain Hook. And here we have the explanation about how Sora and his friends can fly. Basically, you press the circle button to enter flight, and then you press the circle button to ascend, and press the square button to descend. It's kind of like the controls when we were swimming in the water in Atlantica. But flying in this game is actually a lot cooler than swimming underwater, I'll tell you that much. We actually do a lot more air combos and stuff. Okay, yeah, we got some new enemies here. These are sky pirates. Basically, they are the equivalent of the regular pirates, but they fly in the sky. They do offer a good amount of experience points when you defeat them, but there is one other type of enemy that we have not covered yet that actually has a lot more experience points that we can gain just by fighting it. Should be coming up here pretty shortly. Should be coming up here pretty soon, the other type of Heartless that we're going to have to fight. Yep, there it is. That is known as a battleship. Yeah, nice name for a Heartless, huh? And it has the emblem on its sail. So, yeah, pretty basic enemy, offers a lot of experience points, and it has some breakable objects that we can gain some extra experience points on. But anyway, we defeated that round of Heartless, so let's go confront Hook once and for all.
Is that you, Smee? Did you finish them off?
Aye, Captain. They walked the plank, every last one of them.
Peter Pan, lost you!
Ready to make a splash, you codfish? Now it's your turn to walk the plank.
Alright, it's boss time. We are fighting against Captain Hook. And he has a pretty good amount of hit points, and his stats are basically pretty much the same as mostly everybody else's. But he does pack quite a punch with the rapier that he has in his hand. So yeah, you're going to want to be careful when you're fighting against him, because the rapier could actually do a significant amount of damage, and he shouldn't be that much problem if you manage to back him in a corner and start just wailing physical attacks on him, and have Donald Duck do the magic attacks. I remember this demo being on the PlayStation Underground. When I used to subscribe to the official US PlayStation magazine, they used to have the PlayStation Underground, and they had a demo of this where you actually fought against Captain Hook with Peter Pan, Donald, and Goofy when you're in Neverland, and Sora would pretty much would end up using the Kingdom Key in that battle. Well, granted that demos usually have enemies that are weak, but Captain Hook is nothing, is anything but weak in this boss fight. So, yeah, like I said, the Fury Slashes coming from the Rapier, they actually do quite a bit of damage, so you're going to want to take your distance, or you're going to want to keep your distance and use the Cura spell as much as you can, and fly if you have to. And, yeah, he's going to try to fall in the water, and the crocodile is always going to come after him. But the reason why I'm in the sky is because he'll have a plethora of battleships coming to aid him. And he usually throws that present to try to trick us, or try to distract us when he could try to get some blows of his own, but it's not going to hurt us a bunch. Let's go ahead and just finish you off and get back to Captain Hook. Now, the battleships will respawn, but you don't have to fight them if you don't want to, but if you want to gain some extra experience points, then go ahead. And we only have less than 300 hit points left, so I think we're at a good spot to where we can go ahead and we can finish him off. But of course, I might be going after one more. Oh, come on. Okay. Take him down. Come on. Got him. Okay, very good. Everybody leveled up. Well, Donald gained 2 levels, but yeah, that was a pretty good fight. Your days are numbered, Captain Hook. Now walk the plank.
Oh, Kyrie couldn't wake up, so maybe she's really lost her...
Sora.
I still can't believe it. I really flew. Wait till I tell Kyrie. I wonder if she'll believe me. Probably not.
You can bring her to Neverland sometime. Then she can try it herself.
If you believe, you can do anything, right? I'll find Kyrie. I know I will. There's so much I want to tell her about flying, the pirates, and everything else that's happened.
What's that, Tink? What about the clock tower? You say there's something there.
Sora has some pretty strong dedication to bring Kyrie back to him, and now we're here at the clock tower in London, where Wendy is from in the real world, and we are going to try to find where the keyhole is, because it's here at the clock tower. Let's open up this treasure chest. We get Dalmatian puppies 43 through 45. Very good. Good. I think that is the only treasure chest that we can find while we're here at the clock tower, so let's go ahead and try to find the clock that we need to hit the hands with, so that way we can reveal the keyhole. Of course, we gotta make it midnight, because it is midnight, you know, at this time. So, well, for the game's time, if we're here in Neverland, or in the world of Neverland. But yeah, we just hit the big hand 3 times, and that will strike 12 at midnight, and the keyhole will be revealed.
It was reckless to bring her here without at least using a vessel. Remember, relying too heavily on the dark powers could cost you your heart. A castaway. Though his world perished, his heart did not. When we took the princess from his castle, he apparently followed her here through sheer force of will. But fear not. No harm will come to you. He is no match for your power.
My power?
Yes, the untapped power that lies within you. Now, child, it's time you awakened that power and realized your full potential.
Peter, are you really going back to Neverland?
Afraid so. But we can see each other anytime. As long as you don't forget about Neverland, that is. Oh boy, she's getting steamed again. Do me a favor? Look after her for me, will ya?
What?
Aw, Tinkerbell is now joining us as a summon spell. And Sora obtained the Keyblade Fairy Harp, and we learned the shareability glide. Basically, it's the same as if flying in the air, but you can't fly in the air permanently. It will make you fly a pretty short distance, and it will help you get over some big long gaps to make it to other platforms. But yes, it's a pretty good shared ability that we can use. But yeah, lots of things seem to be going down in terms of the story. I mean, Riku made it back to Hollow Bastion with Kairi, and now Maleficent is granting him a even stronger power since he brought Kairi with him or whatever, and or since, you know, the forces of the Disney villains are starting to weaken, she has to rely on Riku now, it seems like. Let's go ahead and take a look at these two Ansem reports. I'm now studying material from the meteors that rained down from that fateful night. What a find! The material is foreign to our world, is elastic to the touch, and when two pieces are combined, they bond easily. None of the records I've scoured even mention such a substance. Was it introduced to this world when I opened that door? I wonder how many other such materials drift through the atmosphere of this tiny world. I wish I could soar off and find out. Could there be uncharted worlds up there? My curiosity never ceases to grow, but I should stop speaking of such unrealistic dreams. For now, there is no way to venture outside this world. My people and I are all but prisoners of this tiny place. Wow. Simply astonishing. Today I had a guest from another world. He is a king, and his vessel is built of the material that composed the meteors. He called the pieces gummy blocks. It seems that my opening that door has opened a path to interworld travel. We talked for countless hours, but one story in particular caught my interest, that of a key called the Keyblade. The Keyblade is said to hold phenomenal power. One legend says its wielder saved the world, while another says he wrought chaos and ruin upon it. I must know what this Keyblade is. A key opens doors. It must be connected to the door that I have opened. Very interesting. These are some very interesting reports indeed. But hopefully we can learn the whole truth once we find all the documents that are for Ansem's report. Alright, since we have made enough progress today, and we have officially completed Neverland in terms of story progression, I think this is a good spot to where we can go ahead and we can close things off here. So next time on Double RPG Let's Play with Kingdom Hearts on the PlayStation 2, we are going to go back to the Olympus Coliseum because there's going to be a new tournament that we can enter. and then we are going to do a little bit of side questing, and then we'll wrap up this episode. But we won't get through it. Get through a lot of the side quests. A whole lot. We'll be doing more for the next couple of episodes, but yeah, we should be doing that before we get back in terms of the story progression. Alright, gamers, if you have not done so already, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter with the links in the description, and if you like what you saw, then be sure to rate this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave comments below to let me know what you guys thought of the episode. Anyway, gamers, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. See you guys then.